Drawing a line in the sand. Understanding boundaries in language. Hello, language enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the intriguing world of English idioms. Specifically, we'll unravel the meaning behind the phrase, drawing a line in the sand. This phrase is not just about beaches and playgrounds. It carries a significant metaphorical weight. So, if you're ready, let's decode this expression and see how it's used in everyday language. Initially, let's look at the literal meaning of the phrase. Imagine you're at the beach, stick in hand, and you drag it across the sand, creating a line. This line represents a clear, undeniable mark. It's visible and distinct, separating one side from the other. This physical act of drawing a line in the sand is simple, but when we move to the figurative sense, it gains a deeper significance. In the realm of language, drawing a line in the sand symbolizes setting a boundary, a limit that should not be crossed. It's a warning or a statement that signifies a point of no return. When someone says they're drawing a line in the sand, they're essentially saying, "This far and no further." It's a bold declaration of one's limits and a clear indication that there are consequences for crossing that boundary. Let's put this idiom into context. Drawing a line in the sand can be used in various scenarios, from personal relationships to international politics. For example, in a personal context, when it comes to my privacy, I draw a line in the sand. I expect others to respect that boundary. In a professional setting, the manager drew a line in the sand, making it clear that no form of misconduct would be tolerated. In international relations, the country drew a line in the sand, stating that any violation of their territorial waters would lead to serious repercussions. The phrase is believed to have originated from an ancient practice where lines were drawn in the ground to challenge an opponent to a duel. Over time, it evolved into a metaphor for setting boundaries and defining limits. Today, we've explored the vivid expression, drawing a line in the sand. We've seen how it's much more than a mere collection of words. It's a powerful statement about boundaries, limits, and the consequences of overstepping. As we go about our daily interactions, understanding such phrases enriches our communication and helps us appreciate the depth of language. Thank you for joining in, and I hope this explanation helps you not just in learning English, but in drawing your own lines in the sand of communication and understanding.